All right, 5 degrees and 5 inches of snow. It's time to play. Honey, grab the ski rope and the kids' helmets. We're gonna pull them. We're gonna be a few hours. I'm gonna see which kid can get the fastest. Daddy once went 35 miles an hour down Rochester Trail. See if you can beat that. Let's do it. Oh, snowstorm's coming. Snowstorms, babe, milk and bread. We need milk and bread.
We never eat those things normally. Why do we need them now?
Because of snow. Everyone's buying it. Bottles of water.
2 years ago, you told me you were gluten-free. What happened to that?
Open the can. They can't free. Every faucet needs to drip. That's too much. Okay, it's off. That's too much. It's too much, and we can't have too much milk and bread. Wonder Bread. Howdy, neighbor. Oh wait. They're all inside because they think it's too cold. -10 wind chill, not that big a deal. Oh, polar vortex. Polar short text. I don't put on pants unless it gets down to -40. Because I'm cool. I'm warm, but the slang term. My wife says I'm like a furnace. Well, that was when she used to touch me. But now I'm out here alone in the cold. Ooh, blizzard's coming. Time to bust out my 600 horsepower snowblower.
Dude, I don't think you really need it. It's not even accumulating.
Well, I've accumulated thousands of dollars worth of gear. Canadian Goose jacket that costs more than a whole flock of geese. The high is 1 and I am done. No, I'm done. I'm moving. This is crazy. -10 wind chill.
Well,
I'm so depressed.
We're staying indoors the whole time, so it's still like 7 degrees in here.
Well, if it's 1 degree or 3 degrees, I'm gonna be inside. But it still matters to me mentally. Or when have you touched the window? Seasonal depression is not a joke, Jake! I love my family and all, but why the crap did they birth me in the Midwest? Do better, parents, and move to Southern California. Or Texas, actually.
We could free the Naples.
Hope everyone's staying warm out there. We're back. Correct opinions. Polar vortex. It's the new wave every holiday season, I guess.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't get a white Christmas because of snow, you can get it because of your skin.
The skin, the air somehow is white.
Your insides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So, hope everyone make sure you're dripping the faucets. That solves everything.
I guess. I haven't asked enough questions to understand why we do it. I just accept it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like science, you know.
Like we rotate around the sun? All right.
Global warming is bad. It's getting hotter. But you're like, but it's 1 degree. They're like, well, it also makes it colder.
Well,
so it's global colding.
You've seen the volcanoes erupt.
Okay. So
science.
Have no fear. Here in 8 months, you're going to be glad how hot it is. Hotter than recent memory.
Is that what you told Katie?
That's right.
Can't wait.
All right. Correct Opinions is back. Last episode of the year. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Please enjoy. Travel safe. World music. Correct Opinions. Correct Opinions. Name the 3 smartest people you know.
That would have to be Lionel Messi and one of those astronauts that went to the moon. Any of them. And then probably my dad.
Those are great answers.
Thank you.
We know what mine would be? Who? Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Daniel Negreanu.
Okay.
And Ninja.
Oh, similar lists.
And they are all on Masterclass teaching you what they're experts in. With over 180 classes from a range of world-class instructors. The thing you've always wanted to do and learn about is closer than you think with Masterclass. And it's the perfect last-minute gift this holiday season. Highly recommend you check it out. I love Masterclass. I've learned so much. And this holiday, you can give 1 annual membership and get 1 free. That's right. Give 1 and get 1 free. Go to masterclass.com/Trey today. That's masterclass.com/Trey. Terms apply. 2000, 2008, 2022. What's next in the sequence of numbers?
Mathematically, it'd have to be somewhere. I don't know.
It's like an SAT question.
Yeah. Not prepared for this.
Not prepared? You know what does prepare you?
What?
NetSuite by Oracle.
Really? For algebra or for something else?
No.
Oh.
When it comes to the economy, those 2000, 2008, 2020, scary years, right? And right now we're going through it. It's a scary time not to know your numbers, but over 31,000 businesses have confidence and clarity they need because of NetSuite. That is right. The #1 cloud financial system. NetSuite helps you identify rising costs, automate your business processes, easily see where to save money. So right now, NetSuite's offering a one-of-a-kind special financing program. Head to netsuite.com/Trey right now. netsuite.com/Trey. netsuite.com/Trey. Pretty easy to find where to eat or to see a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice hotel. I see the reviews.
People are talking about it. I can trust them.
But when you want a doctor, maybe not so easy. But
People are talking about the doctors they like.
ZocDoc is changing the game. ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. I've used ZocDoc. I'm using them to find a doctor because I broke my little foot. So ZocDoc, they find and review local doctors. Verified patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. So go to ZocDoc.com/correct and download the ZocDoc app for free. Start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within
24 hours.
Yeah, Katie.
Ooh, nailed it. She was falling asleep on us, pregnant.
Yep.
ZocDoc.com.
There's a doctor for that.
There is. That's ZocDoc.com/correct. ZocDoc.com/correct. What are you doing for Christmas, Jake?
I'm celebrating it with family. You?
Same.
Cool.
Yep.
Katie?
I've been wanting to change it up, but I married Katie and she wanted to keep doing the family thing.
I'm not even going to ask.
I'm actually not doing that this year.
Oh, Katie's not.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I don't have fun with my family.
Oh.
Katie's going to
Yeah.
Mykonos.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere.
Guess what that global warming's all about.
Katie would ditch your family for Mykonos.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. We're seeing family. It's we alternate. That's what you do when you get married, I guess.
Okay. I would ask Derek what he's doing, but we know the family man.
Family man.
He's seeing family. He's seeing families aren't even his family, I think.
Uh-huh.
So you guys are alternating.
Because
Who's on?
you want all the presents.
Yeah.
We're
Who's
going
on?
to
Who's
Katie's
off?
family. And my mom is trying to still be on. So I had to tell her we won't be seeing them. We are going to see them
We
briefly.
are going to see them.
They're going to come over for a little bit because we'll be in the same town. So both in-laws together under one roof. What a beautiful thing.
I think starting next year, once Rachel and I are married, we're going to try to convince our families just to come to Kansas City. And if we could pull that off, that's going to be awesome.
It is pretty cool. We hosted a Thanksgiving once, and I blew my mother away by being able to prepare a Thanksgiving meal.
You're a very good cook.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this year, it's basically like, all right, it's the first time kind of doing this. So Jake and Rachel, you guys don't mind driving, basically a Magellan type, circumnavigation around the United States.
Right.
To
To
see
see
us.
all-
Yeah,
see
no,
both.
totally.
Let's do both.
The wind chill's -30 the day you're driving. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really good driving weather.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean, Rachel and I we would do anything to see our family, so it's not a big deal. But next year, come to us. That'd be awesome.
you got a
It is
year to
awesome.
work on it. So good to start early.
Yeah, that will be. But yeah, we're going down to my hometown for the 4 days. Rachel's home down for like 4 days.
That's great. So what's the family dynamics? Because I feel like I know with my family, everyone has different families. Like, what's the vibe of your family versus hers? Are they similar? Are y'all doing different activities?
Good question. Pretty similar families, both like small families who grew up on a farm of white Christian people. So like how different can they be?
I do understand there's a lot of white Christians involved.
But
We'll give you that.
not that much is even really that different.
You're not going to believe this. Rachel's mom's Jewish and her dad's black.
I haven't told you that yet.
So
but
it's very ethnic.
yeah, they do it right. It's more than just Christmas up there. No, it's pretty similar. I mean, like even just down to like both of our dads are named Steve. Like it is a pretty similar vibe to each family.
You've said both. I know your dad's name is Steve, and you've said his, and I've never put that together.
You saw my mom was named like Stevie, so I'm like talking about the Steves.
Yeah,
Like that
the
must just be his
Steves.
parents, I guess.
I have an
Stevie
uncle,
Nicks.
Steve. Derek, is there a Steve in your family?
No, I think
Are
I'm
you
out.
sure?
I'm left at-
Cousins? He does. Look, he doesn't even know. Text your wife. See if she knows a Steve. Do you have Steve in your family?
No.
I got a cousin Steve
Okay.
and a dad
I have
Steve.
an uncle
I have a
Steve.
cousin-in-law.
Father-in-law Steve.
Cousin-in-law Steve.
Cousin-in-law
Absolutely.
Steve.
Yes. Do you have any? No one.
No Steves. No.
That's rare. I guarantee I'd love to hear the recties. If you are a white family in the middle America, there's a Steve in the family.
That's a really great point.
Abs-
Steves are everywhere.
It's kind of like, is there women in your family with the middle name Marie?
Oh, I mean, just women.
Wife and sister.
Wife
Yeah,
and
there you
sister.
go. Yeah.
You got some?
No, there's no.
Elizabeth, though.
Elizabeth, yeah.
Middle or first name Elizabeth? Marie. It's one of the two.
I think
you
you
Yeah,
have
it's one
that.
of the two.
Steve and
Yeah.
Marie.
Half the girls I've dated, their middle name has been Marie.
Yeah.
Very common among the millennials. Yeah, family dynamics. I think both families love to like stay busy and do a bunch of fun stuff. So it would be very like game heavy, very activity heavy. Like both families have access to the high school gymnasium. Like separately, they've each talked to me and said like, hey, my mom works at the school. She's going to get us keys into the multi-purpose room. Rachel's dad works at the school and her mom too. They're going to, get pickleball courts set up in the gym. So it'd be kind of similar. Our dads right now are both they're competing. They get along so well. It's awesome. But the Steves, Katie, are doing a weight loss competition right now against each other.
Oh, wow. Probably a little wedding prep?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
The final weigh-in is on wedding day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Loser doesn't get to go. So high stakes.
Pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Jake's dad wins, he walks Rachel down the aisle. And her dad has to watch. And
Rachel's
despair.
dad's just going to be like withered away. He's like, I must walk my daughter down the aisle.
Kind of a Christian Bale, like preparing for a movie.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. When he got AIDS.
He's 98 pounds. I will walk my daughter down the aisle.
Oh, that's fun. I like Katie's in my family. Again, they're both white, and so there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
But the big difference being my family, my mother, very intentional. Tonight, we're going to sit down around this dinner table for hours and talk very intensely about our lives.
Like a small group over dinner.
And then we're going to have a fun organized game that we've prepared ahead of time.
It's like the game will begin at 9:30. It'll last till 10:15. Then we'll have cookies.
And Katie's saying it's more like, it's like Christmas morning. They're like, where's one of the brothers? We're like, oh yeah, he never showed. It's a little more like that. So it is funny. They're both pros and cons, right? Like Katie's family, very relaxing. There's nothing. But at some point I'm like, maybe we should all like, should we do something?
Yeah,
Because we're very active, but it's going to be cold.
Should we do something?
Her dad's a big pickleball guy.
I know. My
But
dad
it's
likes
gonna
to be
cold.
active, and he's like, he wants to go to the gym, he wants to do this, but
No
usually Trey and I are the only ones who like maybe take him up on that.
Or even like
Yeah.
responding to his questions.
Yeah.
I'll do a little gym
we're not
and
really
stuff.
like a game, like a board game. Like we're not that kind of family.
Right. It's very pleasant. I'm worried. So, little update that's happened since last week. I think I've broken something in my foot. So now I'm going to be cold in Dallas. I can't even work. I don't know what I'm going to do.
How did you do that?
I swear, dude. Katie, tell me I'm wrong. I will go. I've always tried to stay active and exercise, but then I'll go through phases of like more intense sessions, and I've without fail injured myself.
Gotcha.
So this most recent one is I'm going to run a marathon. I'm going to be a runner. I'm a runner boy, and I've been running long runs, fast runs, enjoying it, and now my foot hurts. So, I mean, I ran for like 2 months, and now I'm done. So
It just hurts.
I think it is a Jones fracture,
Cool.
which I learned what that was when I Googled outside foot hurts. And it just literally just...
When your foot is outdoors, it hurts.
Yeah, only outside. So I'm very nervous about the cold. That's just the first 10 things I'll say. Yeah, Jones fracture.
Interesting.
So cool.
You'll find out today, huh? Won't you?
Bummer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after. I haven't had a legitimate injury, if that's what it is. Since high school.
I think that's where I'm at too. Nothing serious.
Stinks.
Nothing like
And
set me
some not.
back.
And then all of a sudden I have to because sometimes they require surgery. I don't think it should be all that, but it's like you start to think worst case, like what if I can't get over this? I get surgery. But I'm a comedian. We're gonna tour.
Get a gritty.
Yeah, I'm gritty. And you don't want to do shows with a boot on or a cast.
Would you say right now, if this is ESPN, Trey Kennedy is listed as questionable for the Orlando shows?
Questionable.
Okay.
Limited
practice.
I think it'll be mild enough where even if I'm in boot or something, I'll just take it off when I perform. But then I start to think we're golf guys now.
That's true. Like our body is somewhat important now.
I did a similar thing with buddies over the weekend, and every swing is it's definitely was affecting me. It's like my right pain is in serine. Like that's where you load off of.
Yeah. The outside of your foot is pretty. It's where like your weight is. We're gonna have to become a putt channel.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Guys, Trey's recovering for 6 to 8 weeks, so this content is gonna be sweet.
Also, like I think that your fans would be okay if like you wore a boot on stage.
No distracting. It is distracting.
Yeah, but
Gross.
Okay, whatever.
Gross.
I have a little.
I'd have to get a tight 3 minutes about the boot.
You would
So
have to
that's
address
annoying.
it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
For you, I've got to come up with it.
I've got a little foot injury myself as of recently. I let Rachel talk me into doing my first ever like fitness class.
What'd you do?
Yeah, dude.
So
bail.
it's called-
You'll break something. Don't do it.
Yeah, too late. It's called sculpting, which I told my roommates that, and like, oh, like with clay? And I was like, that's fair, I guess. No, not with clay. Fitness clay sculpting. No, it's like it's basically like a high intensity like interval training workout, like a HIIT workout in a hot yoga room.
Yoga sculpt.
Yoga
Specifically.
sculpt, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of show up, and it's like pretty serious. It's like 45 minutes of just very intense aerobic type exercises. And I'll tell you what got to me was the mountain climbers. I'm just going to town on the mountain climbers, and something is happening with like my toe, and I developed the gnarliest, nastiest blister pretty early on the bottom of my big toe from the mountain climbers on the mat. And so then obviously I don't want to be a wimp.
Do you have shoes on or off for this?
Off.
Oh, okay.
And so it's somewhat like the friction. I got yoga mat burn.
Weak
is
toes,
what I
yeah.
got. Yeah. Something I'd like to see what Jones has to say about what I got. But the room is 98% women in there. It's me.
Oh, yeah. That's why I had to stop.
My sister was the instructor. That's kind of why we went. So
And there's a few women in there who you're like, my goodness, she could destroy me.
there's some that are like, yeah, like older women that are just ripped, but also like a pregnant woman. I was like, all right, I don't get to complain because she's pregnant. So I wasn't going to say anything. But I mean, for another 35 minutes, I have to go through these just like different kind of stuff. You got weights with like so much pain on my toe.
Weights, right?
Yeah.
Did you choose the biggest weights?
People luckily told me, they're like, don't let your ego get a hold of you.
Oh, the first time I went.
You walk in and you see just all these women with 4-pound weights. You're like, pfft.
I curl 25 plus, dude. The biggest one, I literally
The
was like,
heaviest weight is 8 pounds.
8. I
Usually.
literally was being like, I need bigger than, I grabbed the heaviest one.
I got to go higher than 8. But yeah, I mean, after a while, you're just in this squat position. You're in Warrior 2 for a while, just doing like, and then 5 pounds feels like a million. And you're just like, can I do this with no weights at all? But yeah, so you're having to do all this, but my toe hurts so bad that I'm like doing lunges with my foot like on, like I don't even know how to like demonstrate it, but
hopping
basically
around on one.
like with my foot upside down. I'm like doing lunges and I'm like doing jumping jacks with my Jones, just like with the side of my feet.
Yep.
It was
That's how it
brutal.
starts.
And so got a weird toe thing going on.
It sounds like you could have injured yourself other ways too after doing that.
It's like, all right, I got a blister on my toe. How can I make this way worse? I feel like, yeah, I definitely let my pride get in the way. Like anyone who's listening to this who's not an athlete or, you know, not like a former athlete, like, why would you just give up? Who cares? I think if you played any kind of like sport on any level, you feel like my coach has got to get mad at me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially when you get in a room, you can't help yourself. I know it shouldn't be like this. Like, oh, so what if a bunch of women are stronger than you? Well, guess what? It really bothers me. So when I'm in that room.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah, I'm not perfect. I want to be stronger than women. I'll be honest. And you see, yeah, you get the big weights and you're kind of like, what? Oh my, now I have too much ego. I'm not going to go put them back and grab smaller ones.
Yeah, can't
And then you
downgrade.
see this woman next to you with like just the weight you're going to go down to, like still doing it. So, I mean, that's what's great too about being an insecure man is those places really give you a good workout because you see
They really do.
middle-aged women doing better than you. And I went to Orange Theory once
Yeah.
with a friend, just like, I think we had a free class or like someone we knew, like, yeah, let's try it. Mostly women. But of course it's women and they like post the stats live on the screen, but it's also you and your friend who want to beat each other. And I mean, we nearly passed out. We were going so hard to beat one another. And yeah, Orange Theory.
I couldn't believe the amount of sweat that just came off of me because yeah, when the room is like, it was like 98, 99 degrees and it does not take much to start sweating there.
True.
I was disgusting. I was like a newborn seal or something.
That'll do that. I don't.
excited.
That and I thank God it's mostly women. If men got wind of yoga
Man, it
sculpt,
would
hot
be
yoga,
smelly. in
they
there.
would have to rebuild
Wow.
the place every 6 months.
Fumigate it once a month.
Reek.
Let out a bug bomb in there. Just in between sessions.
There's no way. There's no way. Well, I'm glad you're getting in shape. I'll probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was bummed because I was really enjoying running, but
You'll
whatever.
See. Maybe it's just, a little strained or something.
Little bug bite.
Yeah. Maybe you're just like kind of wimpy and it's not that anything
All right.
bad.
I gotta run through it. I did try to run through it because you start to get a little older and you're like, things just hurt every now and then. Maybe you just got to work through it, but.
Made it worse probably.
Yep. Okay, big announcement too. My special, Are You For Real? That so many of you came out to see on the road, that so many of you supported when we self-released it a few months ago. We have now just put it out to the public.
Woo!
On YouTube. So check it out. something fun to watch this holiday season. Thanks for all the love on it. So thank you. Go check that out. And yeah, it's kind of, that snuck up on me, but it's out. Feels good. And I've been teasing the Grow Up tour. So by now you've seen me tease that as well. And that's the big 2023 tour. Grow Up. Seriously.
Grow up, buy some tickets.
Grow up, buy some tickets. Jake will be there. Katie won't. She'll be at home with child.
Oh, I'll still be there.
Oh, she'll be there.
Yeah, a little later on though.
So yes, just stay tuned for more of that. Of course, y'all be the first to know. So we're very excited. And
do they know the cities yet?
No.
Oh,
just
okay,
teasing,
okay. It's
Grow
coming.
Up tour coming.
Okay.
We'll announce start of the year. And yeah, I'm stoked, man.
It's going to be a
very
fun
excited.
year. 2023. A lot of touring, a lot of children. At least 2.
I was like, you got some plans?
No, just more than one is a lot to me.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Be pretty hard to make that happen once you get married in May and still have a kid. I want to start now.
Thanks for correcting that so intensely.
Yeah.
Once you get married in May. Whew.
Katie, what'd you...
Saved it.
So yeah, go check all that out. We're excited. Katie, what'd you get me for Christmas?
Well, you'll find out on Christmas Day.
We were joking about getting... Everyone here has a couple they're buying Christmas gifts for, I would assume. No judgment. And how... Derek was saying
if you're one of those couples that doesn't do Christmas gifts.
We've done that a year.
We've done that before.
Yeah.
I thought that was our thing, but sometimes Katie likes to say, no, actually, we will do gifts this year. So I guess it's whatever she's feeling.
I could see even not even that long, 5 years into marriage, being like, hey, we have everything, we don't need anything. Let's go.
Right. That's what I thought.
To New Zealand.
Yeah.
But
well,
she wants one.
last year, we're not going anywhere this year. So last year we did go do a trip. But then I also asked for a gift, so.
It does start to be like Katie got a new car like a couple weeks before her birthday.
Yeah.
So I just got her a little tiny something. I was like, well, it was kind of the car, right? She's like, I don't know about that.
No.
Well, hold on. But then she was like, I mean, that's fair, but also lack of communication. That's what it comes down to.
The issue with the gift was that he got me and his sister the exact same thing.
I did. Her and my sister.
Thank you, Derek.
Her and my sister's birthday was a week apart. So like one of the first ones was like, oh, this is great. I'll just get them the same thing every year.
Cool.
That's cool,
Every
right?
single year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone. And she informed me maybe that's not. Maybe I shouldn't.
That's not very thoughtful.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had to buy my sister a Toyota the next year.
Yeah.
We were joking about the car holiday commercials and how like if either would that work with any couple situation? I'd love to hear y'all. Like if I showed up with a car for Katie, like Merry Christmas, there is no chance I could nail it for like she would be like, well, this isn't exactly what I picked. And if she did it to me, I would be furious because like, okay, let's maybe discuss $20,000 plus purchases.
What's the interest rate on this? You know,
Yeah.
I'd be like asking like, how much did you put down? Oh, that's the
The
salesman.
car market's about to crash.
Yeah,
Have you not
he
seen
was
this?
so nice. He said I didn't have to put any money down. Okay, well now that's a bigger loan. And what is the interest rate on this? I mean, I know that we're trying to fight inflation. Now is not a good time to surprise someone with a car.
Would you or Rachel, or could you even fathom that working well? Or what's y'all's financial vibes, do you feel like? I feel like every couple has the accountant and the person who'd be homeless without the accountant.
My
Yes.
wife gets a notification if I spend $5 at Casey's. So
Yeah.
Well, Casey is
monitor
the name
Derek.
of another woman.
Yes.
So I mean
Who
that's
he
fair.
supports and the family. Yes, he's a family man.
Casey
Like,
with a K.
You give Casey's $40 every week. I mean, I don't know.
What's going on there?
Generous.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely the accountant. I'm the spreadsheet
You
guy.
are.
I'm always looking into everything. All right. And not like a budget, but it's like, let's keep an eye on like just how much is coming in, how much is going out. Where Rachel would just rather live in a world where it's just bartering, just like 2 goats for 5 eggs. You know, like it's Settlers of Catan at all times. I give you goods, you give me good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think she would. Yeah, she's just a lot more laid back with that stuff.
Oh yeah, Katie.
Money's like a little mythical to me.
Yeah, Katie.
That's a hilarious way of putting it.
Yeah, she.
What a nice way of saying I'm bad with money.
Yes.
It's like-
Money's just kind of mythical.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm not irresponsible with it, but I just like
you're not.
it's just so
Can't
kind
really
of
wrap
like
her head around.
kind of
It's confusing.
Yeah.
Anyone else confused by it?
Katie, it didn't matter. We could be the brokest couple of all time. It wouldn't bother her. Or I could say I won the lottery for $1 billion. She'd be like, I just don't see how that makes a difference.
I'm like, I'd still rather just eat eggs and kale for lunch.
Yeah.
So.
We were like 8 months into marriage, and she was, I mean, this comes from trust, so thank you. But
Yes.
she finally was like, it just feels, can I just like, let's just log into the account so I can kind of like just like see it.
I'd
And
be
so we
nice
sat
just
down.
to see it.
We kind of did it. I was like, all right, it's kind of what you see it? And she was like, yep. I don't think she's logged in since.
I feel like a lot of people are going to judge me from that story, but
No, I think that's very common.
That's very trusting. What even made you eventually after 8 months be like, I want to see the bank account finally? Did you listen to a podcast where a wife got like screwed over and you're like, you know what? I should probably at least look at it.
this is like pretty morbid. But honestly, I think that I was just like, well, if he goes, like, do I even know how to like access things?
If Trey passes away, I don't know what money is. So I'm going to have to figure that out.
I need
so complicated.
Yeah.
No, I think that's very common. There's always because in a good way, you don't care.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not overspending, but I just don't think about
There's
it.
one of the funniest, because Katie's a rule follower. She could be too nice. So I remember when we first got married, you're thinking, you're like, all right, we're a team, we're doing this. She's like, she would do a little bit of like, I was going to buy this or that. Like, is that okay? I'm like, hey, we don't, like, I trust you to like stay within our means here. How much you need to buy, And then about a month later, she goes rogue and spends a lot of money on something. And I'm like, well, let's maybe discuss.
Was it like a shopping spree or was it one item?
It was one thing.
It was like a.
Can we get a hint at what it was?
It was like
it was laser hair removal.
So it's not even something you could like bring home and like show.
It was a non-returnable product. I was sitting there and I'm like, I mean, he said like, this is good. And so like, this seems fine.
So then Katie's way too sweet. So then like for months, she's like, is it okay if I buy this thing for $17? Like, okay,
I had
yes.
saltines and peanut butter for lunch.
Like I said,
She really was. She's like,
I said, mythical. I mean,
she was like, I won't buy anything for months. I'm like, it's okay, but just, we don't. She really ran with it. So, yeah, she'll.
I like to follow the rules. You said, you're fine with whatever. I said, okay.
So if she ever wants to move, we can't because she has a lifetime supply of.
Oh, don't worry. They're all over the country.
Oh, so
Smart.
It's such a good deal.
Smart.
I looked into it,
Rachel is Rachel's a full-time grad student right now, but can't help but keep herself so busy. So she's nannying for a family. I mean, like 4 days a week. And she's also substitute teaching 4 or 5 days a week. So it's a ton. I'm always trying to get her to like do less and just like chill out more.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to talk to her about the time value of money. And I was like, well, how much wedding planning could you get done in like a day? If you didn't like sub that day, like how much do you get paid when you substitute? She's like, I have no idea. I was like, oh, you win. You win, I guess. It's hard to beat that.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know how much they pay me. And I was like, how much do you get paid nannying? She's like, they haven't paid me like I don't even know about that either. I was like, that's awesome. She's just truly doing the thing she wants to do. I was like, good
She's
for you.
like, I know I'm not out of money.
Yeah, she's
that's
like,
kind of how
I use a debit card, which of course Rachel's the type of girl who like I've tried to explain credit and like getting a credit card, but it's not gonna work. So I've just given up. So she's got to pay with her debit card. And she's like, yeah, I mean, there's still money in the account. They haven't declined it, so guess I'll just keep living.
See, there are people. Can't feel bad. Derek, what's your situation?
My wife is
she's
very up on it. I try to buy her a Christmas gift, and I just like, let's go pick it out together because you're gonna see when the transaction goes through.
Yeah, you can't even get by it.
Yeah, and her birthday is the day after Christmas too, so she constantly gets Christmas birthday gifts together.
Do you try to differentiate the two?
I did, but not this year. I just gave in.
Yeah.
So she got a nice birthday Christmas gift.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you can't surprise her.
Not at all. But she brought me something. I have zero clue what it is. I could probably go look, but
Yeah, you never look at the accounts or anything.
No.
You're just rolling. Yeah. Good for you. Everyone, you gotta have it's a nice balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't anticipate myself looking into bank accounts or looking at like Rachel's purchases unless I start to see stuff like showing up at the house. Like, what's this?
We occasionally, it's kind of like, let's look through the statement this time.
We can afford it, but maybe I've started that ritual. Maybe twice a year I sit down, I add it up, and I go, did you realize you spent this month?
Yeah.
And then she goes, of course, well, I'm returning 80% of it, which she does do.
That is true.
But I'm like, that doesn't, I mean, she is probably buys and returns, like fully gets full of her money back on, I don't know how many thousands of dollars of things.
Oh yeah.
Katie's basically
She'll
her own
spend,
like consignment store.
Oh,
The stuff's always
absolutely.
coming in and out.
Absolutely.
It's just phenomenal.
She's a flea market.
She'll spend $3,000 until she finally finds the one item, $180 dress. She's
That
bought
is
and returned
super
60
accurate.
things.
Yes.
That is exhausting. I would never.
I
do that.
agree. It is.
Katie's like, I don't want to do
She's
it.
like, you made me move to this Midwest town where there's no good shopping.
I mean,
so what do you want me to do? She
There's very
loves that.
few. There is a couple of good shopping, but it's very limited. So online it is, And maternity clothes, you can't buy maternity clothes anywhere except maybe Target.
Oh no, now she's ranting.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got a little soapbox here.
I need that's
Just
enough
kidding.
button.
So yeah, let us know how you and yours do it. I think that's hilarious. And
Yeah. I don't think I want to pick the fight. Not that it would even be a fight. I don't even think I want to go down that road because I don't want her to see how much I'm spending on golf. So it's probably just
Right,
best
right,
if
right.
it's like, no, I think we're fine.
I was proud. I've mentioned how I've deleted all my sports gambling apps. Not because I was losing too much, but because I just felt I was too.
You were
it was
making
taking
too
up yeah, I felt bad.
That
No.
was not
No.
the case.
No, not because I was losing, but I think it was. Well, I just get addictive, and
Yeah.
like I would just think about it too much. I'd be like, all right, tonight's game's on. What are we doing?
Like Jake
So I
said,
stopped. It's very peaceful. 'cause
time
now I
and
just,
money. It's
right.
you're
Now I just peacefully watch sports. It's way better.
good.
Speaking of World Cup, with Masterclass, you can learn from the world's best minds. Not exclusively the best minds. I think, Jake, you have a brilliant mind,
Thank you.
but he is not teaching anything at Masterclass. But you know who is?
Who?
Steph Curry. I'm a basketball guy. Just perfect that form. Gordon Ramsay's cooking. There's so many things on there.
I mean, Kris Jenner has a class on here. I wanted to learn how to grow my personal brand. She said, put out a sex tape. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. But she is on here. Steve Martin as well is teaching comedy. You could find something for everyone on here.
Absolutely. Masterclass has over 180 classes, ranging with a range of world-class instructors. And hey, you need that last-minute Christmas gift? Boy, do we have it right here.
Bingo.
Check it out. This holiday, give one annual membership and get one free. Are you kidding? Masterclass.com/Trey today. That's masterclass.com/Trey. Terms apply. You can buy one, get one free.
Do it.
Because it's not necessary to sit down and consume a full class start to finish, right? It's very convenient. It shares insights from individual lessons. What you were able to learn in 10 minutes is unbelievable. So with Masterclass, you can learn just about anything from the smartest minds. I got better at Texas Hold'em, and my jump shot's better with one membership.
What a combo.
Masterclass.com/Trey. Masterclass.com/Trey. 2008, 2022.
And next stop, we don't know.
When it comes to the economy, those are some scary years. I hope there's not more like that. Probably
Who knows?
will, but
We don't know.
it was the dot-com crash, the housing crash, this roller coaster we're on. But one thing's certain, it's a dangerous time to not know your numbers, but over 31,000 businesses have the confidence and clarity they need because of NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud financial system.
It is good. 93% of customers say they improved their visibility and control when they upgraded to NetSuite. 93.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
How do you prepare for uncertain times? NetSuite. It helps you identify rising costs, automate your business processes, easily see where to save money. So right now, NetSuite's offering a one-of-a-kind special financing program. Head to netsuite.com/Trey right now. TREY, it's your boy. netsuite.com/Trey. netsuite.com/Trey. Support the show. netsuite.com/Trey. Getting old's a bummer. Breaking things. My foot may or may not be broken. I'm going to go see a doctor.
Really? Just any old doctor?
No, I found one. You know how? How? ZocDoc.
ZocDoc.
ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. You've heard about them here on Correct Opinions. And ZocDoc, super helpful. I have a problem. I need to see a doctor. Who's available? Who's my insurance? And you look it up. It used to be hard to find doctors. ZocDoc is making it easy. And boy, oh boy, I can't wait to go to this doctor.
You could find, you're in a position where you need a specialist. You need someone who loves feet, not in a weird way, but in a helpful way. And ZocDoc can help you find that. Right. No matter what you're out there trying to do, straighten your teeth, fix your back, get a mole checked out, ZocDoc has you covered.
So go to ZocDoc.com/correct and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. How long is that, Katie?
It's a long day for me, that's for sure.
Okay. That's zocdoc.com/correct. Zocdoc.com/correct. I'm not a huge soccer guy, but man, the World Cup is awesome. And I don't know if anyone watched. It was at 9 a.m. on Sunday. So we had a big Christmas party, which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Jake was there. Derek couldn't make it
Throwing up kid.
because he's with Family Man.
Family Man.
What
Family Man.
what do we expect? And so it was perfect because I started watching in like the last part of the regular time. So basically just the
action.
The action. France scored 2 goals back to back to put it into overtime. They scored another goal, went into PKs. Unbelievable. I'd never had that much fun watching soccer.
It's probably everything you would want at a soccer match, right?
It was unreal. Did you watch?
Not even a little bit.
Oh.
But I was, I'm enough of a sports fan to care. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad it was a good game.
And Katie's not a sports person. She gets very annoyed with football, but soccer was her sport.
That's right.
So that's something we watched a little bit together.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun for you guys to do 4 years from now again. That's
Well,
awesome.
it will be in the U.S. in 4 years.
I did
Yeah.
see that.
So I'm gonna go in Kansas City.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I saw the cities. The cities are massive. Kansas City is by far the smallest city
Oh,
to
you
get a
missed
World
it.
Cup
Yeah,
game.
this was probably
That's
Queens
crazy.
will probably get like the worst games, but
maybe. This was
It's
like
so
6
cool.
months ago when they announced. It was a huge deal.
Yeah, I'm a little behind.
We're the only ones having a women-only soccer stadium.
Stadium,
So I think that
yes.
helped out a lot.
yeah.
I think the main thing that helped was that Chicago, for whatever reason, was like, we don't want it. So you look on a map how to like not just do the coasts.
We were like
So Dallas,
one of the other options. Yeah,
Chicago was like, we don't need it. So
it was crazy.
and we do
though.
have a soccer culture here, but
We do.
Totally. But yeah, New York City, San Francisco, Mexico City, and then just like Kansas
dude,
City.
2026, 4 years, we're going. We'll get a babysitter, and we're going to Arrowhead Stadium to watch Iran play Trinidad and Tobago.
Ooh.
Oh,
wait.
Katie,
You better get that
you'll-
sitter
you'll
now.
Yeah, I don't know if it is still in America, but you might have to wear a certain covering. But you'd
Whoa.
look beautiful.
Oh.
Because the Chiefs play there. I think he's saying like a Native American headdress.
Oh,
Or
I
A
see.
combo, like a collab.
I'm not a soccer fan,
both-
so I don't know. I don't know how soccer does.
Both
Right,
will
he
get
doesn't know.
both of us canceled. Anyways,
So it's a soccer thing. I don't get
Soccer
it.
things, football.
I'm gonna wear
But
my pre-wrap on my head.
Pre-rap.
ooh, like the old days.
2009
Oh, yeah.
high school
Oh,
girl.
Get
yeah.
out there.
Some of those guys still wear it out on the field.
Katie, again, hates that I watch so much sports. Doesn't know anything about the sports I watch, but soccer.
That's not true.
We played pickup soccer very randomly a few months ago, and I saw a part of Katie I'd never witnessed in my life.
Oh,
She was aggressive. She was
Full of
like
surprises.
getting physical with men and like
really? She saw like kickball is to Trey as Katie is to soccer. a
yes,
little bit.
absolutely, yeah. It was amazing. And then we were like watching soccer, and she'd be like, "Get more movement." She was like doing like a guy thing, like, "What are they doing out
Hey,
here?"
what are we doing?
Yeah, I was like, "Wow, it's kind of fun."
That is funny. At your somewhat switching gears, but at your Christmas party, I was talking to
Yeah,
someone
let's talk
and they
the
were
party.
like, "Do you know so and so?" Which you guys will know exactly who I'm talking about. And yeah, I was like, "I think you know him, right?" And he was like, "I think I've played against him. Is he the one? He's like a maniac in kickball." And I was like,
What does that mean? Is that a-
"Not about you, about Ryan."
oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That
They're like, "Yeah, he's like really intense at kickball." And I was like, "I've heard that. I've heard that from Trey and Katie."
there is no one who takes it more seriously than him.
And our friend Ryan.
I love that at a party, that's what he's being identified as. Yeah, he's that psychopath on the kickball
Yeah,
field.
yeah, that's
yeah,
him.
yeah, nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone loves him.
for sure. But the Christmas party, Katie and I have a dream of throwing an annual banger of a Christmas party. We had it at our home last year, and Katie planned it. She crushed it. It was at a place in town. It was a blast. TJ Travis on the.
It was cool.
If you came out to the Real tour, you maybe saw DJ Travis. He spun the ones and twos, and we had a great time.
It was awesome. I love that you guys are starting a tradition.
Thank you. I'm very proud of that. It was because weddings, I think, are so fun. It's like an excuse to see a bunch of people, and they're done. You know, maybe a few people might have a second one, but for the most part,
We're
they're
like
done.
one this summer, but you know.
Jake's got one.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, yeah, no, I just have your Christmas party. That's it.
You were smart. You found a girl a few years younger who's still in wedding phase, so you just got another run of them.
I do have another, this summer is going to be a big summer for weddings.
Yeah, I found an older girl. So.
Excuse you?
Seasoned.
30.
Well, it also doesn't help that I have a handful of friends get married at 22 right out of college.
Yeah.
So a lot of those were already done.
Yeah, but a lot of those go wrong. So maybe there'll be a second.
Kind of a boomerang back through.
Hopefully not.
I'm not rooting for it, but it is a silver lining.
So yeah,
If
so
things
instead
go-
we threw
anyway.
a big Christmas party,
Fun Christmas
like
party.
a wedding, so that everyone can get together and have fun.
Hang out and dance and good food again.
Katie made a bunch of puppy chow. Did you get after some puppy chow?
I was just gonna say I had to break the sugar fast a little bit, and I did have a little bit of puppy chow.
When in Rome.
Was it? I have a question. Was it made with dark chocolate?
It was.
You have a
Oh,
heck
I
of a
nailed
palate,
it!
heck of a
Wow, that's
palate.
the only time I have a good palate was with puppy chow.
You know, I
What-
noticed
what-
that too, and I never complimented you on that. But that was a nice touch to me. It's an adult puppy chow. Because I am fully.
An antioxidant puppy chow.
Are you there yet? I'm
No.
fully. Milk chocolate to me is gross.
Oh,
You know
I
what's
don't wanna be
funny
part
is
of it.
I didn't even.
As a child, I thought dark chocolate was. I couldn't even fathom
Yeah.
why my mother liked it.
I haven't eaten milk chocolate in so long. The choice to use dark chocolate, I didn't even think about. I just was like, this
Wow.
is the chocolate. This is chocolate.
I don't think I've ever had dark public.
wow.
Gosh dang it. Lily dark chocolate puppy chow is the best. But it was nice.
Thank you for noticing.
It was kind of a nice choice. I was in the middle of talking to someone, and I'm pea chowing down, and one gets a little caught, not to the fault of the chef, it's my own chewing and swallowing fault. One gets a little caught in the throat, and I'm trying to power through this like conversation. I'm like, I think I can still swallow, and I'm kind of losing like volume and like, hey, yeah, totally. And I can't like find like any water around me. My friend has got a drink that looked clear, and I was like, this is a friend of mine who I could see him drinking water at a party anyway, and take a big old drink of it, and it was not water, and I think I would have rather choked on the puppy chow. When you're expecting water and you get like a pretty like alcoholic drink, like it was a pretty strongly made like tequila soda or something. It was like,
Yeah,
that's
shock
tequila and
to the
dark
system.
chocolate. Yeah, it was.
Have you seen that Tim Robinson sketch? Mm-mm. This is a hilarious sketch where he's like choking at a dinner, but he wants to play it cool. And they're like, dude, are you choking? He's like, no, I'm not choking. And it's just that for 3 minutes. And that's what I'm envisioning.
That was
They're like, you
basically
need
what I
some
was-
water, Jake? You're like,
Well, puppy chow too, the powdered sugar. Have you ever got that where you kind of like inhale a little bit of the powdered
of a
sugar?
cinnamon
and
challenge
Yeah,
vibe.
kind of like it's stuck and it's a whole nother. Yeah. I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Glad my puppy chow didn't kill you or anything.
That was solid. Loved the pretzel bites. The bartenders
yeah.
are great. Had a few mocktails.
Yeah, those were fun.
Good vibes.
with the non-alcoholic gin.
I actually didn't have that. I stuck with the non-alcoholic champagne.
Ooh, was it nice?
That was what was
It
in
was
the
nice.
Christmas mocktail. That was good.
Yeah.
good. Glad
That was
everybody.
good.
Yeah. Shout out to Kristen.
Christy.
Pretty much.
Sorry, Christy. She was great. It's hard to schedule a party because you don't want to be like, you don't want to assume. Well, it's tough to provide drinks, right? Because you're like 75 people. How much do they drink? Like we're friends with a bunch of drunks, but you're like I don't want to because running out's always a buzzkill.
Yeah.
But we ran out within like 30 minutes, and in hindsight,
No,
it was
we ran out within
it was like an hour and a half. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was like very at the in
Hindsight,
in
like-
hindsight, I think we bought enough for everyone to have like one drink.
But
so it
we
was like
relied on the bartenders. It's
That
not
was
like
kinda
I
their-
guessed how much. I said,
That's
this is
true.
our guest count.
Oh, and they told
Like,
you.
this is, and they told me.
and you're just
so.
like, well, I mean, 3 bottles sounds like a lot, but then it's like 75 people. You're like, well, you do the math.
yeah.
But the party planner, she saved the day and got a little more.
She did.
Everyone had fun, so Jake could not choke on puppy chow.
That was great. Saw there was a police officer there. Had a little security. That was fun. Saw him
That was
chowing down at
important.
one point,
It was important.
which I don't know
'cause,
why that was so funny to me. But just seeing a fully armed police officer just like eating finger food at a party where everyone's dressed really nice, which just really caught me off
Well,
guard.
Derek requested it because he wanted to make sure everyone's safe. He's a family guy. No, I guess that was the
venue required it.
I guess most venues may require that. I guess that's wise, and you never know who you're renting to. Like,
Yeah. I think that,
and I almost got in a fight. So
yeah, I'm sure. And I think parties have gotten out of hand there. But when he showed up, he was like, so is this like it's a marketing firm? And I was like,
yeah, social media marketing.
Yes.
said,
What do you know about
it's just
influencer
like a
creators?
private party, but I said, thank you. Eat, drink, whatever you want to do. Like, we're not really going to need you to do anything tonight. So just enjoy yourself.
Hiring a policeman for security and then telling him to drink is
Well,
pretty awesome move.
I think that I wasn't really definitely implying
Drink
like
about
alcohol.
maybe do a few desk pops. Like,
If the party's kind of dying,
if you have blanks, that could be funny.
I was
like
Laser
a
could be
starter
fun.
pistol.
not implying alcohol, but you know.
I thought about kind of doing something to give him something to do. I thought
Yeah,
about
yeah.
kind of staging a fight, stealing some things, but he was cool.
I guess does he just get paid like an individual contractor? Or you just pay like the police force?
I just Venmo'd him.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
He's technically
That's real.
off duty, so
Oh.
you hire an off duty police officer, and I just Venmo'd him. Yeah,
Cool.
that's
Happy for him.
wow.
yeah.
Under the table, good for him.
Under the table.
Yeah,
Yeah, me and Katie, we're rebels, man. We pay cops under the table.
yeah, you do. Thanks for the taxpayer doesn't have to because Trey and Katie will.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So yeah, that was a blast. So thanks everyone who came, except Derek, I guess.
Ooh.
No, I heard Derek. That's it. You have 2 children, one on the way, and I guess that's how it is. We have our parent friends. They'll have to bail last minute on things.
We tried to hold off to like I think I sent you the text like 4 or something like that. We were
Yeah.
trying to see as long as possible. Like, is she going to be
You're
okay?
like, come on, get it together.
And
No,
she
I
did
totally
not.
get it.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Just yelling at
So
your kid.
next
Better now?
year,
But yeah,
Good,
yep.
good.
Just 24 hours.
next year for our Christmas party, if
We'll quarantine.
We'll have the cop watch the kids.
do we choose like if we have a really really sick kid and no one wants to watch
Yeah,
them?
you'll have to watch them.
Who? No.
Derek will watch him.
Derek will watch them.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we've settled.
There's
that.
got to be a
Yes.
way around this
That
somehow.
sounds really stressful to decide.
All right. Avatar, the big. I want to go see this.
I want
You
to
do?
see
Wait,
it too.
in a movie theater?
You
Yeah,
gotta.
well,
You gotta.
well, that's
I feel
the
like
only
you
one.
really talked down movie theaters.
Yeah,
though.
was
I
that
did.
I
last
didn't even
week?
see Top Gun in movie theaters.
Right,
What?
but this is.
Top Gun was awesome. in
But
movie theater.
Avatar was a
Top
game
Gun.
changer, and it's been 13 years. Have you seen Avatar yet? Anyone? No.
I think I might this week when the blizzard comes.
I might. I saw it says it's not doing what they thought it did, which makes total sense to me. There, it says ET. Oh, I'm sorry. That's another thing. That's another link. ET.
Read a completely different article.
Avatar. ET.
It says Kim Kardashian upset at Kanye. Okay,
Wait.
I think I'm on the wrong.
Oh,
article.
okay. Says
Says-
that's my bank statement. I'm just gonna show Katie.
Okay, here we go. Avatar.
$4,200 for a salon.
It says Elon Musk spotted in Qatar for World. This isn't it either. I don't think. Okay, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, that's why I just have it in the wrong place. Avatar says Disney spent $2 billion on it.
Whoa.
I think
Wow.
that
On a
might
movie?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I think that might be because they have like they have like 5. Did you see this?
No.
So they've already shot 3 and maybe 4.
Oh.
And they're like gonna. So I think the $2
That's over the
billion
course.
is like
Okay.
the whole thing. But it opened up, and their stock is down because it only opened up at 134 million, lower than expectations, which doesn't make sense. I feel like it's tough
Do
to get
you-
people.
What are
in
the expectations
theaters.
post-COVID?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have to see? Is it like I needed to watch the other ones before I watch this new one, or is it
I
kind of
don't
a
know.
separate plot?
I think I had a buddy see
I would
it,
say I doubt it.
and all he said was just like, I mean, it's pretty good, but it's just like visually the coolest movie I've seen.
Yeah. Wasn't it
But-
filmed underwater?
I don't know.
Guess we'll see when we watch it.
Makes sense to me. So that's my only pull to it. I don't know if I'm that fired up for the plot, but just seeing it.
I
get lost.
loved the first one. Watched it with my sophomore in high school girlfriend and her family back in the day.
You better not have touched her. Say hey, Lou.
I do love referencing Sahelu all the time. There's a lot of great references from Avatar. But yeah, I thought it was awesome. Visually, super impressive. Cool storyline. Pretty on the nose, like what kind of like symbolism they're going for, but still fun.
Because the symbolism is what? Like Native Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like coming over and stealing their land and kind of pillaging their people.
Not my fault.
It's a soccer thing. So I don't even watch the sport.
That kind of is what, yeah.
Katie knows.
Were the Native Americans playing any sports?
Lacrosse.
Really?
Yeah.
Native Americans invented lacrosse?
I'm like 90% sure.
Oh,
Cool.
no. Okay. Let's start the Will Derek get canceled clock. I've been here before. When you confirm, you say something, you confirm. I mean, no. I had no idea Native Americans created lacrosse. It's
I don't
interesting.
think what I could see their
I mean,
skill set.
I guess that makes sense, right? They were very quick on their feet, and the bow and arrows, right? They were very mobile and accurate.
It was known as stickball, is what it said.
That's a great name for it.
And it's evolved into lacrosse. That's pretty cool.
Look at Derek.
I wonder if it was
Go,
like
dude.
a
Trivia boy.
a
Human
two-way.
Wikipedia over there.
You what?
Did that also inspire hockey?
Maybe polo, perhaps.
Yeah.
Hockey seems
Stickball on a horse.
pretty Nordic and white.
Maybe that was our contribution to it. It's kind of what Avatar was about. Turn stickball into hockey. Keep it what it was.
Thanks a lot. Do you want to hear what I was going to say about ET? This article that popped up.
Yeah, let's go back to ET.
Someone bought ET for $2.5 million.
The
I guess
intellectual property.
No, the little guy that was in the movie.
He's still alive?
Yeah. I know.
The actual extraterrestrial.
The extraterrestrial. Yeah,
Oh, does he live forever?
Yeah, what's the deal?
There's only been one of them, so we kind of
It's a risky
still waiting
investment.
remains to be seen.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
it is
maybe-
a risky investment.
Maybe someone is doing they're doing a flip. Maybe kind of a fixer upper on ET. Or buy him and sell him real quickly again.
I
know.
see.
I think the buyer says they're confident they can track down a female, and then
Yeah, I mean, how much would ET's
hey,
seed
our,
go for?
our grandkids will be working for ETs.
That wouldn't
figure that
surprise
out.
me, you know?
And the article says all that. Huh.
Basically, one of a kind. It says relic. I don't even.
What
It feels
kind
like something that Katie's fetus is the size of.
And I don't. Yeah, very true.
This could be the week.
Have you feel like has a finger found its way out?
You think like it's kicking, but it's a light kicking. Like it could be like a finger kind of just scratching.
We were in bed last
Honestly,
night.
maybe.
I swear I saw a light in there.
yeah.
Like one of those fish at the very bottom of the ocean that has like its own luminescence.
The anglerfish.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
have been unfortunate for you because it would probably mean you weren't the dad. So ET is the dad.
I guess.
Bombshell.
Yeah. Spun that back on me.
Yeah.
Wait, give us the update. Is it
All right.
if your app says on the it's 80s 90s nostalgia?
Yeah.
ET is very much in the running right here.
Could be. And also cinema is its own category too.
I feel like he's kind of big.
Come on, ET. Come on, ET.
Okay, the 80s, 90s nostalgia. No.
ET.
No.
What is it? What is it?
It's-
ET adjacent.
It's as big as Slinky Dog from Toy Story.
Oh, not the Slinky dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sizable creature.
Good size.
Yeah.
Because I mean, fully spread.
Yeah, I don't think
full
it's
staircase.
the spread version.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw Toy Story 1, right?
right? Got an Inspector Gadget in there.
Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal what that Slink
I
can
don't
do.
even know
like that.
what movie this is that the movie and TV prop is from. It's as big as the raccoon hat from Moonrise Kingdom.
Of
The
course.
raccoon hat from Moonrise Kingdom.
Kind of a David Bowie thing. No,
Yeah.
that's
Davy
a-
Crockett.
Davy
David
Crockett. Thank you.
David Bowie.
Gosh dang it.
The raccoon hat.
And then what else? What the fruit has got to be fruit or vegetable?
Yeah, what's Slink raccoon hat sized?
Ooh,
This is very wrong.
Small watermelon.
small one. I'm going big eggplant.
Ooh, that's good.
So I have two
is a
different.
boy.
On this app, it says as big as a beet, including the leaves. That's
Yeah, well, that is Slinky Dog. What is he? What's he turning into in there?
But on the other app, it says he's as big as a. What was it? I told you yesterday. A zucchini. So
Like a zucchini with like a slinky in the middle.
it's
Is he gonna get any girth on him? He's very a
he's
blob.
very skinny.
Yeah, he's been very narrow. Though. Didn't one time they tell us he was like the size of a Jenga tower or something? Something very tall.
Yeah, they're like he's the size of the Empire State Building.
Yeah, a zucchini because he's 15.7 inches, 2.9 pounds.
I think
Yeah.
why don't you just ask me from now on? Because I think I'm nailing it.
That-
and then
yeah,
you say
that's
beet
exactly
with
it.
leaves,
That's
and it's like, I
exactly
don't know
it.
what that is.
I mean,
Beautiful.
15. Think about 15, but only maybe 3 pounds. I mean, he's pretty skinny.
Yeah.
Goals.
He might be looking like a zucchini for real.
Well, all right. Thank you for the update.
That's fun.
And yeah, let us know if Avatar's worth seeing. I think I'm gonna try to see it. That'll be. I mean, we're gonna be hunkered down for Christmas. That'll be worth going to do. Would you go? Would you go and see that, Katie?
My whole family would.
All right.
Yeah, that
well,
would be
then
a
we
good
got
plan.
something to do.
Yeah, maybe save it for the family time.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Christmas and
Kill some time.
bowling and movies are popular during Christmas. Do you guys ever do either one of those?
You know, that's funny. We growing up with my family, and have you done this with my family? We'd always go see a movie the day after Christmas. This is so
I've never
90s,
done that with you,
2000s.
But we did that too.
So most of my family were women, and like for whatever reason, this always drove me and the guys nuts, and I think deservedly so. But our go-to was like you do the Christmas as it was. Christmas is over. Day after Christmas, we all go to the mall, and the girls would shop all around, and the guys, we'd maybe pop into like a few dude stores, but I didn't want to do that. And then we'd see a movie at the mall. So like this big mall day was tradition the day after Christmas.
That's fun.
Interesting.
We haven't been to the movies with my family?
No.
Yeah, that was the tradition. I remember but it was always tricky because my mother will only watch basically like Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Or one time we watched Unbroken, the true story of the guy who was like a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
My mom walked out.
She wanted him to stay a prisoner.
She was
Once he got out, she was
she
upset.
was furious with.
It is a pretty intense movie.
She
but
was
what
more
a
Team
great
Japan.
story.
No, she was just like, this is a lot.
It's pretty graphic.
She was Team Japan. I mean, she has a
She
Japanese
left.
car.
She left, and when we went out, she's in the food court having
Yeah, Sakura.
yeah, fried rice.
Having
and-
Sakura, and she went and bought a PlayStation 5 that day.
Yeah, she was furious.
We are really getting risky this episode.
No,
I'm just
we
saying.
are pro-Japanese.
Yeah, my sister loved Hello Kitty.
Oh, I had a ton of Hello Kitty stuff.
Oh, okay,
From
well,
Japan. From
okay.
Japan.
Well, yeah, that's the joke, Katie. I know where it's from.
No, I meant like actually my dad got it in Japan. and
Oh,
brought it
you mean
back.
literally from there?
Literally,
well,
yeah.
that
Was it different?
is culturally appropriating.
Yeah, some of it was different. It had all Japanese writing on it.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty different. I couldn't read anything.
Pretty different.
I didn't know what it was at all, but
It wasn't called Hello Kitty. That is pretty different. I like that. Rachel and I had a little mall day. We were trying to think of something to do this week, and we're like, let's go get some Christmas shopping done, just like old-fashioned style. Let's go to the mall and like get stuff for our parents and everything. And that quickly, like as soon as you're in the mall, you're like, wait, nothing is in here that like I would actually buy.
Yes.
Anyone really. There's like maybe like Bath and Body Works, you can get something. But other than that, I mean, there's not really a single store in there that it's like
The only way I think I'd ever step foot in a mall again is what you just mentioned. Well, I think it's called Sarku or something like that.
yes, Sarko.
Sarko?
I think I had it.
You had it?
Yeah.
How unbelievable is it?
It's amazing. Dude, the chicken teriyaki?
Yes.
Yes, I know
It's
exactly what you're
like
talking about.
You think you like Panda Express? No.
No, it's way better.
How do you spell it? O-S-A.
Look up
Sarku, yes. Sarku.
Oh, it is KU. You nailed it.
Yeah. Sarku.
that's not real meat.
It's the
No,
Oak
no,
Park
no.
Mall. It is so good.
It's I think it's only in malls.
Yeah.
Do they give out the free samples? Is that?
Yes, they're always hitting you with the samples, and they make it fresh right in front of you. Like there's
yeah.
something to be said for that.
Look at that little edamame
I can't
over there on the
speak
left.
to like if it's organic or anything, but like Panda, you walk in, you're like, how long has this been sitting there? You order it, they throw it on the grill, cook it in front of you, serve it to you steaming hot, and it's unbelievable.
And it's pretty authentic. And when I say authentic, I mean, I say, is my food done? And then he just stares at me. And then I'm like, all right, let's try a different route. And I go, I was order number 190. And then he just stares at me. And then I show him my receipt. And then he looks at what's on there. And then he says, yes.
Yeah.
That's authentic Japanese. And I like it that way.
Can we go?
I was gonna
I
say,
might go this week.
I
If
stuffed
you need stuff at the
myself.
mall, do you need to go to the mall for any reason? I'll go and I'll get it.
Yeah. I mean, I could always go to the mall and buy something.
I can't believe you said that because I was telling Rachel, I was like, you made the wrong choice. This is so good.
And I'm gonna, I actually can't emphasize because I feel like a lot of times, you're a big fast food guy. And you're
Yeah.
like, I really like this. I'm like, it's pretty good. No, something about Sarku.
I can't believe you remember the name of it.
I had this buddy in college where we, forget why we started doing this, but we went to, I think there was some video game or something coming out of the mall when we were in college. So it was like an hour away because we were in a small country college town in Oklahoma. And we had Sarku. And we went like 2 more times. I think mainly for Sarku would be like, yo, let's go
Round
to the
2
mall,
Sarku.
shop for something, and get Sarku. The little veg in there.
Springfield Mall, where Derek and I
If
are
you know,
from.
you know.
Pan Pacific Grill is what it's called. That's where you're going to want to stop.
Oh, really?
So good. That's their Sarku.
It's their take on it.
Yeah, it is amazing.
They had 2 sample places that seemed like they were battling each other all the
Yeah,
time.
you walk in the same door. You were getting hit left and right. I didn't have too much pride. I'd take from both.
Oh,
I didn't
same.
care. But I'm ordering from Pan Pacific Grill
Isn't
for sure.
Springfield where orange chicken was made or sesame
Cashew
chicken?
chicken.
Yeah, like the American version of cashew chicken.
Ah.
Was
You
invented.
are welcome.
So lots of cashew chicken there?
A lot of like really cheap Chinese restaurants there.
Ah.
Dude, can you tell us more about that? What is cashew chicken? And who came up with this?
I don't know. I mean, I know it's not on my Wikipedia page, which I do have. You guys can check out. But I don't know exactly. Like, let's look up Springfield.
Okay,
Mo.
Chef David Leong invented Springfield-style cashew chicken. Cashew chicken.
Is that the
He is a Chinese man, so that I thought it was just some maybe country boy in Missouri.
David.
Yeah, yeah, David. I doubt that's his birth name. They always give it. Never intended. Oh, he never intended to be an innovator and get this big, but it says in the beginning, cooking was just a form of survival. So that's kind of dark.
There you have it.
And that's how art's birthed from pain.
Hunger.
Oh.
Cashew chicken was birthed out of. He thought it might be his last meal.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
The cashew chicken Wikipedia page. The deep fried version of the dish is closely associated with the city of Springfield, Missouri.
The deep fried version.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
All right. I don't know. I don't even order it. I get the sweet and sour. Okay.
Well, no, I mean, I haven't had true Chinese food in a very long time.
Like Chinese food that your dad would bring home.
I feel like of all of the East Asian foods, that stock's been down. I feel like when you get Thai is really big,
Yeah.
or you think of Japan, hibachi.
Yeah.
Chinese, I feel like growing up I had a lot, but
We
I
had
haven't
it all
had
the
a long
time growing up.
I haven't had it in a long time.
Maybe
Sad.
another Christmas
Christmas
break
is
thing.
big for China for Chinese food. Christmas is big.
Yeah. Little avatar and cashew.
Sounds like a great night.
Lovely.
Done.
Done.
Let's go
I'll
with your
inform my
family
mom.
to see Avatar at the mall, and I'm eating Sarku before and after because the movie's that long. You go lunch, 1 p.m. matinee, you're out at 4:30 dinner.
That's a great plan.
That is a great
Sarku
day.
is so good.
All right. Wait, how long have we been going? I'm having a blast.
50 minutes or so.
Okay.
Nice. Do we have any videos or comments from fans from last week?
Oh my goodness. It's a Christmas miracle. Thanks for remembering that. I'm so sorry, folks. Yeah, let's sorry for the wait, y'all. Let's do I think we had a video from a fan. We'll check out some comments. Why don't you play that video for us?
Hello, Trey, Jake, Katie,
Hi.
family man Derek.
All right.
I'm responding about the baby clothes. So, Katie, you should be able to get as much as you want because you know
Hey.
what?
Thank you.
When you're first starting out, you are not doing laundry every day, multiple loads a day. I mean, I don't know your guys' laundry situation. Maybe you do. But most people aren't doing that with their first. And so, baby might go 48 hours in the same outfit, which is great. Don't waste that. But sometimes baby will spit up projectile vomit all over their clothes 7 times a day. And then if you only have a week's worth of clothing for the baby at that age, at that stage, there goes your whole wardrobe. So you're screwed. Highly, highly recommend having way more clothes than you actually really need. You can always pass them along. Donate them with your donated breast milk. It'll be great. Oh.
The breast milk.
Have an abundance of baby clothes and breast milk. Thank you for sending in a video. Do that at the Correct Opinions Instagram. But also no thank you. Now, you don't know how many clothes we have, okay? There are a lot. It
It's
seems
not
like a lot.
that many.
Baby's going to puke that many times,
We
though?
don't even have per stage. Like someone told me to have like a week's worth of sleepers.
What are sleepers?
like
You're
the-
pointing
like
to
the
your what?
like a bodysuit.
For you?
No, for the baby.
Mama sleepers.
Like a footed zipper, sleeper, what they would sleep in. Like a week's worth of those. And we don't even have that. So
Well-
I need to buy more.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
But why does he have so many cute little matching tops and bottoms if the sleeper's more important?
Because during the day he needs those.
He can't walk around in a sleeper.
Yeah, he probably
They
will.
don't like the sleepers in the day.
He probably will.
Is he in the womb changing outfits?
When I want to dress him up during the day
Gotcha.
for visitors or
My-
outings.
My sister has a month-old. She sent us a a little sneak peek of the photo shoot they just did.
The little newborn photo shoot.
And I would love. Jake's talked about this, dude. Derek, family man, you guys would appreciate this. We've always talked about how I'm gonna have some photographers come for me, but whatever. Photographers are a racket because like so many photographers get paid more than like videographers. It's more work to make a video.
Yeah. I did wedding videos in college a lot. I did one wedding photo shoot. It was 1,000,000 times easier.
The kind of with photos, the camera is really 80% of the battle, right? I mean, you have to be able to frame it.
It's the gear and the lighting. There's not that much you can do. It's not like your index finger can only do so much.
Like we've got the new tour art getting ready to go, and it's looking awesome. And it was when I did the Are You For Real tour art, you know, I was working with my team and kind of clueless. And like, hey, we set you up with this top of the line photographer in Nashville, and I like shot these photos all afternoon. Like the photographer was great. He's big time shot, but it's like, dude, I was like, Jake, can you take photos for me for 2 minutes? And then I sent it to Derek, and he put graphic design on it, and no one would be like, Are You For Real was shot by a legendary photographer, and this one was shot by Jake in Missouri.
Well, he still had chicken in his mouth.
Yeah.
While he did it.
I was like, in between bites of Panda Express, don't you wish it was Sarku? Come up here. So that she sent us, and like you could tell, I don't know who knows what they paid this girl to come to their home and take photos of their newborn baby. Delightful. They look great. Mm-hmm. But I quickly told Katie, we have the gear. I'll just knock this out. So what, do you agree with that, Katie, or do you think that's what we'll do?
He's like, can we please do that? You know, I would like you to be in the photos.
The tripod.
Yeah, ring light.
And some of the newborn photos too, they can be easy if the baby's asleep. But I have heard, you know, some of them have some skill with babies as far as like calming them.
They have like a whole crew.
No.
Someone running, someone producing it.
No,
PA getting the baby milk.
COVID.
They just like, you know, you could see that some photographers maybe would be really good with kids and stuff.
No, okay, that's true. Maybe I've heard that a lot of times photographers are babysitters too because they have a magic touch. You can't even handle your own baby, so you have the photographer over to help. I'm sorry. No, they were adorable photos, but she did send us a sneak peek, which was 40 photos.
And I'm sure you were dying. Like, come on, I want to see the sneak peek of your baby photos.
What a teaser. I was wondering, like, how many is she going to send us? The sneak peek was 40.
That is wild. That's a lot.
They were adorable, though.
We still need to I need to schedule maternity photos with you.
We did that.
No.
What was that?
That was just revealing the baby. That was revealing that we were pregnant. Yeah,
so
but
you're pregnant.
You can't tell that I was pregnant, though.
Hey,
Derek can Photoshop.
Yeah, Derek can work his magic. Wow.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna announce? And that's to announce like it's still in there.
Like it's gotten huge.
It is so that we can remember just this special time in our lives.
Okay. All right,
And look back and be like, wow, look how big I am.
Thanks for all the comments on the episode as well. This was a fun Noah, he said, I'm Noah, the homeschooler from the comedy show last Sunday night. And just to clear the air, I had a great time and loved it. The true homeschooler came out of me a little bit as I got stage fright from the interactions. But it was hilarious. Shout out Noah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What a good sport.
This one is from B, and it says, Katie, don't microwave your food when pregnant. Please, thank you.
Mm.
Why not?
Please, thank you.
It's too hot for him.
The food I'm eating?
Please, thank you.
I wonder what's happening.
I know in the
to my
70s,
food.
microwaves used to have like actual radiation in them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know.
But I'll look into that.
I don't
Thank
know
you
how
for
much-
the warning. I will look into that.
Not sure how much microwaves have changed, but I know in the 70s it was an issue.
Good to know. Glam Gal said she just got her Correct Opinion sweatshirt. It's a little oversized and comfy, just the way I like it. Thank you.
Ooh.
Get your Correct Opinions merch. Store.treykinner.com. So many comments. Wow. A lot of people saying they liked the bra conversation. Someone said, yeah, she is going to store them in the bra, Derek. Come on. Ridiculous.
Something we talked about last episode was when I got complimented on my stupid coat, but the person who complimented me was our tour manager. I wanted to wear it for you guys this week.
I thought it was that one when you were telling the story.
It's this one. I wanted you guys to see it. If you're audio only, you miss out.
Wait, he said it was stupid? No, he
said he really liked it. And I was like, that's not good.
It makes me...
I thought I'd wear it for you guys.
What I think of when I see it...
Beautiful water.
Is, yes. It
Avatar.
Looks like,
Where that's Avatar, dude.
It looks like a pool liner.
Or like you're looking down at the pool liner. Like it's kind of like shimmery a little bit.
Right. Maybe a light snow.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't like this side, just hang with me 1 second because she is...
No way.
Be a few more moments. Reversible.
No way. Wow. You got water on one side
and
water on one
sheep's
side,
wool on the other.
Snow on the other.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Looks very cozy.
You learn about the water cycle, really, when you wear this.
What is that brand?
If I say it, you guys are all going to get ads for it.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah, I was going to say. They love to retarget.
Okay, that's helpful. So thanks for all the comments.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. It's getting warm. Need an excuse to take it off anyway.
And then we got a few comments from Australian recties. What's up, Australia?
Yeah.
Little hint. We might be coming to y'all next year. Not finalized yet, but there's enough of you. I'd love to. Never
Enough of
been.
you mates out there.
Do you actually?
What?
Did you say I've made?
Oh, sorry. There's enough of you mates
there?
out there. I know one couple. I met them in Hawaii, but they said they live in Australia. But I stayed with them. They were like, "Hey, if you're ever in Australia, come stay with us sometime." And I was like, "Okay." So I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
The next week I went
Pretty
there.
trusting of you.
Yeah. Andre was his name.
Are you a make friends with people on vacation guy?
What do you mean?
I think there's two types of people.
Okay.
You go on vacation, and under no circumstances do I want to talk to another person.
Well, I'm not that.
Or are you make friends with people guy where maybe you're sitting near someone, you chit chat, you small talk. Oh, you look up. Wow, we've been talking for 45 minutes. Great to meet you. Maybe even you hear that they live across the world and then you stay in their home. Like that would be an example of making a friend.
Yeah, I'm probably more that.
Okay.
Not like super like dad type of like have to ask every single person where they're from. But yeah, I think it's nice I like being friendly. Like, I think back to a time I asked someone hey, do you mind taking a picture of Rachel and I on the beach? And then they're there taking photos and their kids are kind of running in the way. So we just start talking to them and then we learn they used to live in Kansas City. We're like, well, isn't that sweet?
Interesting. Like if you'd be in a hot tub and another couple pops in the hot tub and you kind of start slowly going, "Hey, what's your name?" And then you...
Hot tub, that's a close enough proximity and like borderline intimate enough. I think you gotta strike up a convo.
Gotcha.
But like hibachi grill, other side of the table, no, I don't feel obligated.
Understood. Because I grew up going on vacations. My mother, I mean, she'll borderline hunt people down to talk to them. So we were, I mean, like next to you never talk to people next to a plane. I guess when you fly a lot, you don't.
I do not.
My mother, I mean, you sit next to her on the plane, you'll be best friends.
Yeah.
You see, so that was my thing growing up. But Katie and I, it kind of surprised me because Katie's pretty friendly, really likes to make friends, but we get in vacation mode and we ignore everyone.
It's like you turn your bodies on airplane mode.
Yeah.
Like nothing goes in or out.
I'm on vacation mode. I'm not exceeding any more effort. We noticed that when we were on our like baby moon trip, we like sat around this fire and like we noticed that other people were talking. And as we've mentioned before, I love to eavesdrop in conversations. So they left and I was like, Trey, like they did not know each other. Like they all just met and they're all friends now.
Yeah, there was like 3 couples.
Yeah.
All didn't know each other, you could tell. And they like got up like, "We'll see you tomorrow." Like they became friends and hung out all week.
Yeah.
Like, man.
I could do that.
Okay. There's 2 types of people, very much so.
Yeah.
Derek, which are you?
I've never once done that.
Yeah.
No.
Your wife either?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never. I mean, some people are like that. We sat down, and this middle-aged woman was across from us, and she struck up a combo and chatted us up, which was pleasant. I wasn't sitting there like, oh, she was very nice and
If
normal.
someone talks to us, we do not ignore you, by the way.
No, we sit next. We'll get in the hot tub, and then you go, "What's your name?" And we just look at them.
No, we will talk to you if you talk to us. I'm just saying we do not initiate it.
Trey holds up a note on his phone. It's permanently there, and it just says, "I'm voluntarily mute."
Yeah.
And they just know not to try and talk to him anymore.
I just start acting like I'm having a seizure.
Yeah.
And that eliminates.
They don't want to talk.
Yeah,
after
no.
that.
We met. I remember we said we met a recti there, and they said hi. I'm not. If you see me, come say hi. We can chat for a while, but I will not like have dinner with you. I want to make that very clear. Yeah. Okay. Then we chatted, and she was very nice, and she got up. But some people do that. Like my sister said she was on a trip, and her and her husband chatted up, met this couple. Like twice their age, I think, and hit it off. And they had him over for dinner that night.
Wow.
Cooked him a meal.
Which I would never go over to a stranger's house.
It does seem like I've been watching a lot of like psychological thrillers lately. And I feel like a lot of them start off with like being a little too trusting of someone who like seems a little too good to be true. Got my guard up now.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I just feel like going into someone else's home that you've known for a few hours.
Katie's she's very nervous. Every other day the door like rings. She's like, I'm trusting to people. I just don't want to be around them. Sometimes when I go to someone's house, like a stranger that I'm meeting, I would prefer there to be some type of murder.
Oh.
That'd be better than what was happening.
Give you something to talk about.
We did a blind double date once, and it was a total disaster. I kind of took the wind out of our sails, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But would love to hang with you and Rachel anytime. When I first met Rachel, I don't know if you could tell, I ignored her.
Didn't want to
start.
Yeah.
Because stranger alert.
Stranger alert.
Airplane mode. And I was like, sorry, Trey's about to go on stage. He gets like that. But I knew.
When he's in a different city, so he won't talk to you.
His outside foot is hurting. It's kind of when he's outside the home, he clams
Mr.
up.
Jones hurt him. Oh. Well, let us know what type of vacationer you are. And if you see me, come say hey. I'm not saying that, but man, it's Christmas is here. We won't come over to your house. No, we won't.
Probably not coming to your house.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. We love you guys. It's been a great year. Again, no episode next week because we're all going to be gone and you're going to be gone. Most of y'all won't listen. That's great. So spend time. We'll be back start of the year. With big announcements, lots to come. So
also be in Orlando at the start of the year.
Yeah,
if you know where that is or have heard of that or live there.
Yeah, first weekend of January. We added a Thursday show. We has some tickets left. So last minute Christmas gift.
Ooh. People
of Florida. Like, subscribe. Love you guys. Enjoy all of your holidays. See you in 2023.
Cool.
Correct opinion.